You're in Argentina and you're having mate with your family, with your Argentinian friends, or with your Argentinian partner. You're missing the real experience of drinking mate with an Argentinian person. Let me put this in other words. Drinking mate is not just literally drinking mate. Drinking mate is an experience. It's a traditional moment for Argentinian people to have conversations, to have really nice conversations with their family, with their partner. We are not only drinking mate. And what it makes it so special is that we can have mate for over an hour, for 2 hours, or even 3, depending on how many people there are, how interesting the conversation is. Now, if you're typically having conversation with Argentinian people, or maybe you're in Argentina and you're trying to listen to the Argentinian people having conversation while they drink mate, you probably already realized that you're the weirdo in that conversation because you don't speak any Spanish, you don't understand much, you don't understand our culture, you don't understand our jokes, you don't understand our slang. So you're not experimenting, you're not experiencing the real tradition of drinking mate with your Argentinian friends, family, or partner. That's why you feel like a weirdo. That's why you don't understand anything. That's why you don't live the full experience. And that's what you're missing here, the real experience. You're just drinking a very nice tea, but that's all you can do here. And if you will live in Argentina, it's extremely important for you to learn Argentinian Spanish and to live and understand the real way Argentinian people live, communicate, and behave. So if your goal is to live here in Argentina, if your goal is to communicate, to understand your partner, your family, your best friend, why are you missing this super important experience of drinking mate with your family for over an hour, for over 2 hours, just because you don't understand, you don't speak in Spanish? Do you think that you can actually understand somebody as your boyfriend, as your girlfriend, as your husband, as your wife, if you don't speak his real language? Certainly, even though we can speak English or we can speak your language, it will never be the same, as we have total different experiences, we have totally different lives. And if you would like to understand our mind, if you would like to understand a real Argentinian person, you have to live at least for 1 day, at least for 1 month as an Argentinian, and fully experience all the different traditions we have in Argentina. And you can do all of that only if you speak Spanish, because you cannot have an Argentinian experience just if you speak English. How can you do that? If nobody speaks English here, what makes you think that you can live as an Argentinian person just using your English? How can you have a mate with your Argentinian friends, with your Argentinian partner, family, etc., if nobody speaks English as well as you do, if nobody understands you? So what you will experience is just drinking water. And that's all, because a real and traditional mate time is for over an hour or 2 hours, and that's almost every day, or at least in the weekends with all your family. And even though that you can understand a little Spanish, that's absolutely not enough. When we are in this moment, super relaxed moment, when we are with our family, when we are with our friends, with our partner, we are very relaxed and we start to be as we actually are. We start to use our own jokes, our own slang. We are ourselves as we are here in Argentina with our family. We would start using our common slang, our common expressions, but you will not understand. And we have to adapt to English, and we don't have the same words, we don't have the same expressions. We will have to adapt to an easier Spanish so that you can understand. But if we adapt to an easier Spanish so that you can understand, the conversation we're having with all our friends, with all our family, is not the same. We are not ourselves. And if you would like to understand and be a real Argentinian person, or at least to communicate and fully understand our minds, our behavior, you have to learn the real Argentinian Spanish. If you will live here, you will be a new resident or for the citizenship, this will be your new house. And the most important thing for you is to learn Argentinian Spanish starting from today, because now you have realized the real importance of learning Spanish. So if you would like to learn Argentinian Spanish right now, this is your channel. I have over 100 videos where you can learn everything about Argentinian Spanish, Argentinian culture, Argentinian pronunciation, Argentinian history, and much more. So you can watch all my videos. You have many hours of content to learn, or you can take the easiest step, which is to start working with me with my group class or working one-on-one. I specifically help new residents and travelers to Argentina that want to start living here or visit Argentina. But my group classes in my own academy or working one-on-one with my program. I have 1 month program, which is a very intensive way to work on your Spanish and learn in 1 month what you can learn in 2 or 3 months. It has 30 lessons for 30 days. So we will work every single day per an hour in 1 month. And after a month, you will be able to travel and communicate in Argentina in a very basic way, but way better than if you do just with your English. If you would like to take this more seriously, I have a 4-month 4-month program, which is specifically designed for travelers. In 4 months, I will fully prepare you to travel to Argentina and reach the traveler level, a level that will allow you to travel to Argentina just using your Spanish. And if you would like to be a new resident with my 8-month program, which is only for people that's super committed to learn Argentinian Spanish and live here, we will work for 8 months and you will develop a Spanish that will allow you to live in Argentina and to travel in Argentina just with your Spanish. So if you would like to know more information about my group classes or work with me one-on-one with my program, in the description you have all the information, or here in my webpage, SpanishMindset.com. I hope you have liked this video. Tell me what you think of this y muchas gracias por ver. Chao, chao.